Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 here in the Risoux Forest. Well, the tractor's quite cheap, isn't it? I mean, I think the tractor can do it without huge amounts of issues. But, yeah, see, now coming over here, he's able to get a bit of a shifty on. But, to be honest, I think we really do need to get a better tractor. And as I said before with this series, I will try to use as many mods as I can. So I am definitely going to be changing this over to use different mods, like the different modded tractor. The Stevie collection is being updated. I have not yet updated my Stevie collection. I haven't gotten around to doing that yet. That is on my to-do list. So I will update my Stevie collection and we will have quite a few more, because Stevie has gone and altered the baseline capacities of the tractors as well. And I think one of the standard things he does with the tractors, at least later on, once he really starts getting into it, he's doing a lot of updates now for tractors for the Precision Farming DLC. But I think he does also add quite a bit to the power of a lot of the tractors as well. So we've got a considerable increase in the amount of oomph that our tractors have got, which would be quite nice. So if we can get a really powerful tractor in here doing this. So I've got New Holland at the moment. We've got a New Holland over there, and we've got a New Holland here. Is that a New Holland? No, that's not. Actually, that's not New Holland, is it? What is that one? Yeah, it is. It is a New Holland. It's a T8. T8 350 Genesis. This one here is a 240 Genesis Turbo. So this is an older version of a Genesis. I don't know what a Genesis is. Absolutely no idea. I've also no idea what the pickup width on Stevie's machine is here. I do like the speed that I can drive around with it. This I do admire greatly. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to test the pickup. Oh, the pickup width is not quite as wide as I thought it was. It seemed deceptive. It's a little bit deceptive. I thought it was a bit wider than that, but apparently it's not. But this silage harvest that we're doing, it's coming along at a very nice speed. This is absolutely fantastic. The mowers are going along lovely and fast, and also we are going along lovely and fast. So everything is being picked up really, really, really quickly, and we're clearing the fields. And this is what I like. I don't like to be spending 2 episodes every time we do silage. If we can get the entire task done in half an episode, then that's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I don't think it's going to be quite that quick. Actually, at the rate we go in here, it possibly will be. The slowest thing is doing around the outside. I think actually going around the outside of field 19 is the slowest bit, because we've got to make sure that we don't make a mistake with field 19 with the stuff that's left on it. Like just going near the edges of the trees. Getting around the edges there. And also, I do tend to care a little bit about the corners when I shouldn't. I should ignore the corners a bit more. So what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to leave that one right there where he is. I'm going to take this tractor, and we're going to go whizzing off into the next field, as this one here is already finished. We will leave the mowers unfolded as we travel. There's all our grass that we were working on. We'll get back to that grass. I want to do that road. I would like to get that road done. I think that's kind of next on our list of things to do. The 325,000 that we want to spend up here in order to be able to have this whole area. Yeah, honestly, I'm not sure at the moment which would be better. To spend the 325,000 on another tractor, or to spend it on increasing the amount of land that we have, so that we can just sort of do a little bit more around the edge of this field. I'm leaning towards getting the land, actually. Right, we've already got a sawmill. We've got four houses which are bringing in some income, but they're not like it's not huge amounts of income that we get from them. So like we do have to keep in mind that we're still going to have to be a bit careful with how we do things. Like we can't get everything that we want all at once. We are going to have to wait and get things, you know, a little bit to a time. Let's pick that up there like that, and we'll go in here like this. Right. Yeah, I will go and just do one pass. Even twice around the field, it does not take very long. Mainly because this field is actually quite small, so that also does go a long way in our favour. I can probably just set this one down. I don't have access to the field, and then I can do that, and it just sort of puts it all into one spot. And then I know there's a little bit that's left over there, but I don't care about that bit. There's another little bit that's left there, but I don't care about that bit either. Over here, like that. Don't have access to the land, doesn't matter. And then we go here and start from that point right there, and then that one will go and do whatever it needs to do. Right, so you carry on over there, and then we can carry on here and just finish clearing this field. As soon as this field is cleared, we can then... I think the 240,000 litres, I think we clear both fields with just the one trailer load. I don't think we need to do any more than that. And we'll go up here. I think I did miss a little tiny bit. We can pick that up in a minute. So I'm on 80,000 litres at the moment. The biggest issue that we will have here for expanding is clearing the trees. That's going to be the slowest part. It's clearing trees out of the way so that we can expand our field. And this is going to be a good source of income to start with. I don't know what animals. A few people were saying that they thought I should go for sheep on this one. I really don't know what I want yet. Sheep are a good idea. You can have the wool and everything, but I'm doing sheep on everything. So this is why I'm sort of leaning, sort of pushing back against the idea of sheep. The problem with doing pigs is that the arable side of things can be more time consuming. Although this is a farming game, right? So I doing farming in a farming game is not necessarily a bad thing. I don't think very many people are going to be upset by the concept of me doing farming tasks in a farming game. So, you know, I was a little bit concerned about that a little while ago, sort of thinking, oh, I don't want to be doing too much sort of things like that. I want to be focusing more on the forestry and that. And then, yeah, I just kind of like, yeah, but hang on a minute. This is actually a farming game, so maybe I should be doing some farming tasks at least. Bit more than just making silage twice in a year, and just to be able to sell it instantly and make a boatload of money in the winter. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really do like making the boatload of money in the winter. It's quite a nice thing. It's not altogether an unpleasant experience making all that cash. Let's come up here. Can we get round the corners? Yes, we can, but I'm right in the way there. So we'll back up here. He's gonna beat me round. I'll tell you what, let's see. No, I'm not gonna be able to beat him round. I'm just gonna have to stay here and wait for him to get out of the way. And then we can head back over here. Are we going to beat him down through? I'm doing 37. He had to, like, put the mowers down. I think this time I'm going to win. Oh. Okay. I don't know how badly that's going to mess him up. Like, ramming the front of him with the hired help going, I'm surprised that he did actually start up again and keep going with it. I didn't think he would be able to cope with the complexity of that particular bit, but he does seem to have done that all right. So if I go over this side, we do a quick loop around on the corner, and I'll do the same coming down here. And I'll run down this line here, and then I can just gather the little bit that we missed there. So he has left one tiny bit behind there where I hit him. But other than that, he's actually done all right. Like, he hasn't left anything else behind. He's done a pretty neat and tidy job of that. I'm impressed. I'm genuinely impressed. Like, he took his beating, and then he said, okay, it's actually a she. She took her beating, and now she's carried on working like a trooper. That sounds really, really bad. When I you know, just let myself hear the words that have just come out of my mouth, that is that's really not the sort of thing that I should be saying. Okay, we're not beating our employees. We're not in the habit of beating our employees. That is wrong. It is absolutely wrong, whether it is a he or a she. It's absolutely wrong in every way, shape, and form. We do not beat our employees. Let me go and catch this employee, though, before they decide to go driving off up there. And I'm going to leave the little bit of grass that is left over there. We will fold this one up. We'll come back and we'll finish picking that up in a second. I'm going to take this one back down to the farm, and I'm going to unhitch and get the fertilizer spinner on, and then just bring it up and stick it onto the field there. I don't know what I'm going to need to do on... I don't think I actually need to worry about doing anything on the field, to be honest. We can just leave it as it is. So we'll swing you in around like that. And then back you into the shed, put this one away, get the fertilizer spinner on. That fertilizer spinner is got about the widest width of any fertilizer spinner that we could hope for. Let's unhitch the back mower rather than the front one. And then we can spin around like this. We will get the self-propelled mower in this series. I definitely think that we're going to be using that one, and we're also going to be using the self-propelled muck spreader as well, which is one that I really want to use, which we haven't used yet. Animals, slurry tanks. See, there's a Homer pack right there. You got this one. Wheel setup, working speed. Yeah, so that's the slurry tanker right there. That's also the slurry tanker. Wheel brand design, standard, launch edition. Wait, what? I thought we had a muck spreader. It wasn't just a slurry tanker. I thought that we also had a muck spreader version of this. Please tell me we have a muck spreader version. Maybe we don't. That's a bit disappointing. I thought we had a muck spreader version of it. I really did. I am disappointed now. I am bitterly disappointed with that. I thought, you know, we got the slurry tanker option there. I thought there was a muck spreader option as well. And we got this one, and so that's the Homer, which is the Terra variant. And I think that one... Is that the one that we can change these bits? Wheel setup? No. So you can change the wheels. Working speed. It's got that bit. Oh, wait, combinations. Nope. Same. disappointed. I'm disappointed with that. I genuinely thought that there was a muck spreader option with it. Where is a muck spreader? The Brochard, a huge, great big trailed muck spreader, so we can at least have that one. I think it's a Brochard, something like that. We will at least be able to use that one to do our muck spreading with if we want to. And I say if we want to, we will want to. I can tell you that now. We will want to be doing a muck spreading with that Brochard thing, because it just looks cool. It's an absolute monster of a muck spreader, and I've never used it. I was planning to use it a bit in FS19, but I never got around to it. That was one thing that I never actually got around to doing. If I start this one here, I think it will go through all of it. Yeah, it goes right up against the trees there. Alright, that should be okay there. And now I can just finish picking up the last little bit of silage. We've got 2 more passes on this field, and then we are done in here. And that's all of the silage in one go. So, I mean, I would like bigger fields than this. I want to be able to get some more silage, so we're going to want some more animals. Now, getting bees and doing those like on a large scale is kind of alright, but I don't know, it doesn't really seem like there'd be much point to doing that in this series, so I'm thinking possibly sheep. Cows, again, it could be quite interesting to do cows, because there's all kinds of different mods that we've got now for doing the TMR and stuff like that. There's TMR factories of all different kinds. And we've proved I've now got 170,000 litres of grass that I'm bringing down here. So I think we've proved quite effectively that we do have a very good efficient system for making silage and picking this up really quickly, which is good. This is a very good thing, because it means that cows can be dealt with on a large scale quickly and efficiently, and that's kind of what we want. It's the quickly efficiently bit. Let's go in here and grass silage right there. That one is currently inactive. I need to now activate the grass silage bit. Blanks I'll be selling tomorrow. Empty that one all the way out, and then as soon as he's empty, we'll just shut the tractor off where he is. There we go. Right, that's done, and AI Worker G has finished their task. He hasn't quite, but that's fine. I can finish that task manually. That will take but a moment of my time. Oh, there's another little bit over there that he didn't finish. There we go. Another little bit over there. Because of the field being an odd shape. That's fine as well. It does 35 kilometers an hour for doing all of the spreading tasks. So it's not like it takes up a huge amount of time to go and do this. Let's go up into this field, and that's it. So we're not going to worry, because we've been doing farming tasks today. We're not going to be doing any landscaping or anything like that. We will just simply skip the night, and we will go to our next day. So tomorrow is actually selling day. We want to be selling all of our furniture. That's our next task. With that one around there, and we're going to make an absolute fortune selling this furniture. So then I need to decide how much, well, what I'm going to use and where. What am I going to do? Do I want to buy more woodland around this area? That's kind of like, so there's 2 areas of woodland that I really want to buy at the moment, and I think are going to benefit us the most. If we go here, it says that one, which is going to cost us 327,000. And then there's also the field 17, which means that we can start spreading that out a bit wider just in there, certainly up on this end. And that one at 152. So I'm going to want to buy both of these to start expanding our industrial area. And I'm going to want that one so that we can expand our housing area a bit more. At the moment, if we go to the map overview, our housing area is right here. So we've got houses that are expanding back this way. And if we go to farmland, they're coming back this way, but as we go up here onto the corner, we don't own this land, and we're going to want to be taking our houses back kind of this way, and we will eventually bring some over here. But for now, like, we'll also be aiming to be turning this into farmland over here. So I'm just on the edge of where we own one of these houses, so getting that piece of land there for the 300,000 is actually going to be quite a good idea. That's quite high on our priority list. Anyway, we need to skip the night and sell furniture. I got a whole load of extra mods that I have installed, including, but not limited to, a mountain of Stevie mods. I went and downloaded all of the Stevie mods that I could find. I think there's about 170 or 180 of them. So we've got Stevie mods for just about everything you can think of now. Green grape, what's that one? I don't even know what green grape is for. But anyway, so there's loads and loads of these mods now that I've got. And we've got all kinds of additional options on quite a lot of them. Some of them, there's not like loads of extra options. Like that sprayer, I thought maybe it would be more capacity and stuff like that, but it's not. Capacity and working speed. The working speed has been increased. He does tend to do that as standard with just about all of them. He increases the working speed, but also he will add in color options for just about everything as well. So a lot of them, if the working speed hasn't been changed, it may have been tweaked a little bit, but color options is like the number one, and he'll put extra wheel options, tire options, and colors and choices and so on through to all of them. But there's a couple of things that I have gotten that I just want to show you really quickly. One is, actually I don't even know where I would buy it. I guess, is it in here? There we go. There we go. I got the lightsabers right here, 700 euros for a lightsaber. I mean, how awesome is this? Okay, so we've got a green lightsaber right there. Oh, it actually has the noise, the lightsaber noise. Right, I was gonna leave those trees there, and I was gonna kind of like build up this way. That tree up there is definitely going to end up being removed because it's kind of like right in the way. We'll be removing trees here, and then we've got our road coming down here. This tree is going to be in the way, so we will use the lightsaber on this. So I can cut the tree down like that if I want to start with. Or we can turn it over, and then if I use the Alt... Wait, what? Alright, weirdly, all of my mods have lost their input. Like, all of them. And the wood auto load seems to have vanished altogether. Now, I do remember this happening before, which is why I was kind of reluctant to test out the Ponzi Buffalo autoloader. I had something like that before in FS17, I think it was. It might have been 19, I'm not sure. But the Ponzi Buffalo one seemed to mess up everything else. I took a chance. I loaded it into the game, and it seems to have done the same. So I'll be right back. And suddenly they're all back. So it's done it again. For whatever reason, the... nope, here. Scroll down. Yeah, they're all there. They're all working. And I've got I had mods that were missing from this list as well. They're all in here. Even though the Ponzi Buffalo is still there, I don't actually have it active on this map. I don't have the mod active on this map. So it shouldn't even... I don't know why it's coming up there. I'm guessing it's just because I've got the mod downloaded on my list. but I don't have it active on here. That's the only one that I didn't actually put on here. And now I've got all of my other mods working. So if you have issues, I suggest you test the Ponzi Buffalo first and just see if that's the one that's causing it. So anyway, I don't have the lightsaber. I wonder if maybe the lightsaber caused it, because that's gone. Let's have a look and see if it was the Ponzi Buffalo or if it was the lightsaber. I mean, at the moment, so if I go here like that, I should be able to double tap Alt like that, and then it comes up with the red on there like that. So that will work. So we'll go into here. I want to cut down a tree with a lightsaber. What's the whole point of this? All right, let's go to the dark side. I'm angry now. So we're going to go to the dark side because I'm angry. Still works. I love the sound of this. All right, let's see. Works beautifully. We now have a lightsaber that will be able to do all of our chopping and cutting and so on, and all of the other mods are still working fine, so we can use the lightsaber. That's awesome. I'm very pleased about that. I would have been bitterly disappointed if that hadn't worked. Right, so I was in process of, let's go back to here. I was getting ready to go and sell all of the furniture, wasn't I? So we've got 6,000 at the moment on furniture. We want to go through to June just to get the price up a little bit higher. So let's sleep right here. Well, that didn't work out quite so well. It's on 6,157 at the moment, but that price is... Actually, I don't know if that's down or not. So 6,400 there for July. It's not like we need to do anything else for June, so I'm just going to go forward a little bit in time, and we'll see what that does to the actual price. There we go. 6,183, 224... Okay, that's climbing quite rapidly, so we'll let time skip forward a bit. Alright, it is actually now just gone midnight, and we've gone into July, and it's literally just started to come down now. It's been going up and up and up. So we reached 6,599, and now it's dropped down by 2. It didn't quite reach 6,600. So I don't think it's going to get any higher than that. That is going to be the absolute maximum price that we will get. You can just have this as your light, but there's actually another mod that I wanted to show you now that we have got to nighttime. There's still a couple of mods that I want to show you. There's one that I want to try, which is actually under front weights, and it is along here somewhere. It's a special front weight. I probably won't use it today, actually. It's not even in there. So maybe it is under miscellaneous. Let's scroll through here. There's all kinds of stuff in here. We've got loads of road signs in here. It's a German road sign, so. But a lot of these are familiar to me, being UK ones as well. Auto-loading semi-trailer edited by Stevie. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.